Come in.
Are you the one who asked for me?
Yes, please have a seat. I'm Director Lindsay Fields. As you may have heard through your site director, I called you here because I fear that we may have a monster problem in Golden Grove Summer Camp. For the past few days, counselors and campers alike have reported seeing something lurking in the woods.
Director Fields, with all due respect, it could have been bears or some other curious animals.
No, this thing they'd seen isn't an animal. All testimonies described a tall, bipedal creature. Just last night, one of the campers went out to use the communal bathroom when his flashlight caught something just as he exited his cabin. He didn't get a good look because it was pitch black outside, and he was rushing back into his cabin. All he could tell me was that it looked human, except it wasn't.
Okay, but why didn't you close the camp and send everyone home?
I want to Agent Shadow, really. However, I can't do that without jeopardizing this summer camp. Ever since that one camper disappeared all those years ago, we've been struggling to get parents to send their kids here. I tried to resolve this by involving the forest rangers. However, they couldn't find anything, nor did they believe that there's a real threat. I became this camp's director because I love kids and want to give them the best summers ever. What if this turns out to be nothing and Camp Golden Grove closes because of me?
I understand where you're coming from. Since we don't know what we're dealing with, the SCP Foundation will be scouting the area. If we find anything, we'll handle it ASAP. In the meantime, be sure to keep a close eye on the campers. Everyone's safety comes first. Looking forward to your first mission, Agent Haze?
To be honest, I'm a little nervous.
I understand, buddy. Even I was a little scared when I started working for the SCP Foundation. I can't promise that this job will get easier. All I can do is be here for you and help you survive this line of work.
Agent Shadow, have you found anything?
Negative, Agent Haze. Apart from a couple of bears who are a little too close to the hiking trail, I haven't found anything worth reporting.
Same here. Maybe the anomaly left the camp.
Maybe, but I don't think we should rule anything out until tomorrow morning. If whatever's been lurking around isn't found by then, we'll report back to Site 360 and tell them we found nothing. Hopefully.
Aw, what the hell? Take that, bitch! Hope you like bloodbath!
Hey, get back here!
Great, now I have to take a damn shower.
Are you alright? I heard you scream.
I'm okay, Agent Haze. Unfortunately, I have to take a shower because a camper threw a mud ball at me. Think you can hold down the fort for a few minutes?
You got it.
Great. If anything bad happens, call for an MTF squad ASAP. I swear to 343, if anything happens because I had to clean myself up, I'm going to be mad as hell. Huh? Hello? I don't know what to do, Dr. Bright. Agent Haze and I have been here all day and no one has seen anything out of the ordinary.
I understand, Agent Shadow. However, we can't rule anything out just yet. Since you and Agent Haze need rest, I'll arrange for field agents to patrol the area. However, I'm going to need you two to stick around until they arrive.
Understood, Doc. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if this whole thing turned out to be a prank between campers.
You know, there's a reason why no one wants to send their kids here. It's because of Lost Lauren.
Lost Lauren? What's that? Some sort of creepypasta?
You've never heard of Lost Lauren? Her story had been on the news for weeks.
Hang on, are you talking about that camper who disappeared in 2010?
Yep, that's her.
You know what Derek's talking about, Cleo?
Kind of. When my Uncle Curtis heard about Camp Golden Grove, he was looking at the reviews when he found all these weird claims about how it's haunted and not safe for kids. The only reason I'm here at all is that he hadn't heard of any incidents besides that one disappearance in 2010.
But it's 2026. Why are so many people scared of sending kids here just because one camper disappeared almost 2 decades ago?
It's because of the mysterious circumstances surrounding Lauren's disappearance.
Years ago, there's a grade school that did a weekend-long summer camp for its 6th graders at the end of each school year as a way to celebrate them graduating to middle school. One of them was a girl named Lauren.
Lauren was a troublemaker who always had an attitude problem. She'd refuse to pay attention in class or follow directions and was always disrespectful to others, even her own parents. On the day she and her classmates were supposed to go home, Lauren was missing from the camp. The most disturbing thing about the disappearance was what the police were told during the investigation.
Some of Lauren's former classmates claimed that she'd been acting weird during that weekend. For example, she'd been staring into the denser parts of these woods and talking to apparently no one. A few of them even claimed that they'd spotted a faceless woman watching them from the trees.
You're telling us that Lauren was kidnapped by an alleged faceless woman?
You saw that thing lurking in the campgrounds. Didn't you, Chris?
Just because I saw something doesn't mean the faceless woman is real. I didn't exactly stick around long enough to see what that thing actually looked like.
Yeah. And besides, how do you know this so-called faceless woman even existed, Derek? Knowing you, I'd say that you and Bridget made up that part of the story just to scare us.
Whether you believe it or not, lost Lauren is still lost. The police couldn't even determine if she was kidnapped or just wandered into the woods in the middle of the night. The point is, no one wants to risk losing their kids. If one camper can mysteriously vanish and never return for reasons the police have never figured out, it could happen again.
A troublemaker with an attitude problem. Even after all these years, those bastards are still pushing the same bullshit narrative. I swear, some people just don't know how to live in the real world. Hello? Agent Haze, is that you? On behalf of the SCP Foundation, I order you to show yourself. I'm an armed MTF unit, so don't try anything.
There is no need for that little sister.
Huh? Slender Man? What are you doing here?
I should be asking you the same thing. Didn't think you'd ever return to Golden Grove after what happened to you.
I'm here because Agent Haze and I were sent to investigate after multiple sightings of a mysterious entity. Shit. Please tell me Agent Haze hasn't seen you yet.
Lamar is patrolling near the cabins, too far away to see us.
Think 343. Anyway, have you seen who or what's been stalking these kids?
I didn't get a good look at the creature. I did, however, notice how it shifted from its human form to a wolf or coyote.
Weird, that kind of sounds like...
What was that?
Lamar!
A skinwalker? But we're miles away from the Navajo Nation. What is one doing here?
Hey! Get away from that cabin! If you know what's good for you, you'll stay still until the MTF units arrive.
You should have minded your own business, Paleface.
Who are you and what the hell are you doing attacking a summer camp full of children?
I'm doing what no one in the Navajo Nation has the balls to do. I'm taking down you white bastards after everything you've done to my people.
Look, I understand that you're angry about what the settlers have done, but...
Don't give me any of that fake sympathy crap. You government agents are all the same, only siding with those who sign your paychecks.
Government agent? What the hell? Is that a dart?
Actually, that's a tranquilizer dart. It looks like a dart from the dart game because Beyond doesn't have a tranquilizer dart.
Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, has anyone seen Agent Haze?
I'm right here, Agent Shadow.
Lamar, are you alright?
Yeah. I was trying to comfort a scared camper in that cabin when another camper spotted that anomaly heading toward us. I got out of the cabin and tried to shoot him in the leg, but he was moving too fast. On an impulse, I ran back into the cabin and barricaded it from the inside. I was about to call you to let you know what was happening, but you made it before I was done moving the dresser to the door.
Was anyone hurt?
Thankfully no. Everyone else was safe inside their respective cabins and the anomaly didn't have a chance to get to anyone else.
Great work, Agent Haze. You did awesome on your first mission, Lamar.
Thanks, Lauren. I'll admit, I was scared when that skinwalker came racing toward the cabin. But I kept my cool and focused on keeping the campers safe.
Think you'll want to continue working as a shadow walker?
Yeah. Despite almost being mauled by a skinwalker, I definitely see myself working here. Speaking of which, any word on the skinwalker we contained last night?
Nothing useful. When Dr. Gears conducted that interview, all he managed to get was that the skinwalker's name is Otsidi and that he attacked Golden Grove thinking that people outside the Navajo Nation won't know how to stop him. Otsidi also seems convinced that we work for the US government and that we're just as guilty of the settlers' treatment of Native Americans as the actual government officials.
But we don't work for any government.
Try telling him that. But in all seriousness, you did awesome, Lamar. Welcome to the SCP Foundation.
You can do this, Lauren. You've been in love with Evan for years. If you can survive 12 years as Silent Shade, you can do this too.
Evan?
Oh, hi, Lauren. Enjoying the party?
Yeah. Hard to believe that it's already been 10 years.
Yeah. These past 10 years have been hectic, but at least I was able to make friends like you.
Evan, there's something I need to tell you.